Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're driving the Kia EV6 GT. This is the proper GT performance edition on the Kia's EV6 lineup. It's very windy outside. Let's have a quick look around and let's get inside and go for a drive. First thing, from outside, this is pretty much the same size overall dimension wise compared to a standard Kia EV6 all the way from the Earth to the GT line. At the front we have a no grille display, of course, shutter intake underneath. We got the sensor, cameras, LED headlights around the vehicle, a lot of black contrast on this vehicle that's available. On the side we have very big tires and wheels, 21 inch and 255 and 40 for the tire spec, so it's gonna grip really well. Bigger wheels and bigger brakes plus big calipers for all your performance needs. On the side we have flash door handle on all the trims and privacy glass at the back. On the top we have a sunroof for the front passengers. Overall the design is very aggressive, of course, and it looks really cool. We do get the standard charging port just as the normal Kia, so Type 2 plus CCS DC charging. This supports maximum somewhere around 200-300 kilowatts of charging on the fast charge. Opening the tailgate, we get around 480 liters of boot space. There's no space saver, of course, but we do have a nice subwoofer at the back because the Meridian sound speakers. At the back seats, we have a very premium sort of Alcantara finish plus leather on the side and the green stitchings. These stitchings looks really cool. Take a seat inside. We have loads of space for your foot, for your leg, for your headroom as well. Overall, it's a lot of black finish. Even the headlining is black, but it doesn't feel too dark at the back. We have a center armrest. I really like this. Look at that. So you get deep storage, otherwise you get cup holder on this side. Very smart design by Kia. And then underneath, 2 USB-C charging. At the front we have 4 ports for USB-C. I like this design on the front seat, like the center console design as well, and Meridian speakers at the back plus ambient lighting at the back. We do have heated seats for New Zealand spec, all standard at the back. Air vents actually locate on the sides, so that's helpful. At the front, we'll find a sporty bucket seat for both driver and passenger. Due to the sporty seats, we do not have electric adjust, but they do offer really good support for your performance needs. Alcantara finish in the center, green to yellow color stitchings again, and the leather finish on the side. So it looks really cool. Let's get inside. To welcome us, this is the full leather wrapped steering. Very sporty looking and very nice to grip. I do like the premium leather finish on this, and a GT mode that's available only on the GT spec. The digital dashboard and the digital screen is going to be the same as the standard EV6 for highest trim. And then underneath we have some digital buttons for your aircon, for your heat control, or for your navigation control, whichever you like. If you do want to check all the details of the tutorial for these two panels, check my video down below. On this particular spec we have heated seats and heated steering. Underneath the center console we do have a very deep storage space, so that's why I really like the floating design on this center console. 2 cup holders, and you can remove this to have a little bit extra storage, wireless phone charging and gear selector, and a very good center armrest. Storage space on the side is okay. So yeah, overall the interior finish is very premium. I do want to point out the Alcantara finish on the side of the panel as well. So yeah, so overall very premium. I absolutely love the finish and the look, even on the driving part of this. Let's go for a drive, see how it goes. Alright, let's get on the road. So first thing you will notice on the steering, this is actually a very heavy steering. Not sure if it's the weight or just Kia's purpose to make it a heavy steering. But anyway, the steering is on the heavy side or heavy level to control when you maneuver at a low speed. So quickly go through the numbers on this vehicle. So dual motor, all-wheel drive performance edition for the GT spec. That's combined, you get 430 kilowatts of power and 740 Newton meters of torque. So a crazy number on the power. So on paper, this vehicle can reach 0 to 100k in 3.5 seconds. That's really fast for what it is. And of course, being an EV, you get single speed transmission. The battery size on this vehicle is 77.4 kilowatt hour. That means you can get roughly around 424 kilometers on WLTP range. In real world driving, pretty much take about 10 to 15% reduction, but this ultimately depends on how you drive the vehicle. And let's quickly test the acceleration on this. We'll slow down to 40 and then boost. Whoa, this is crazily fast. You may not notice on the numbers all that things, but the car literally threw me out of the seats. And we are only on normal driving mode, by the way, so acceleration is not going to be super responsive, so to speak. Due to the big wheels, you are going to feel a little bit bumps here and there. The suspension is on the stiff level as well. Due to the performance, this is obviously understandable for the size and for the performance of this vehicle. So yeah, it's not going to be the most comfortable car to drive on all the EV6, but compared to a standard vehicle, this is still relatively comfortable to travel. And I like the seats. The seats, it hugs me really well. I do not need to move around at all. You do get only manual adjustments, but the bucket seats overall comfortable and hugs you really well. And like the steering can be tilted up and down, in and out, so it's going to be very easy to see your position or see your dashboard. Along with that, we get a good heads-up display at the front. Alright, let's go into the GT mode, see how that goes. Something to remember, when you are on GT mode, you will have no traction control on these vehicles. That means it's going to have a very limited traction. Let's boost it. Oh, this is stupidly fast. This is so stupidly fast. I can't believe how fast we did. From around, I think, 30 and blink of eyes, it's reached 90. It's already broken the speed limit in this area. I do apologize. So yeah, this is not something you will use every day, I suppose. But yeah, it's how crazy the performance of this car is. And again, it could be, you could easily lose your license in such a good performance vehicle. Alright, since we're coming to a traffic control over here, let's slow down to the normal mode again. We're going to go to sport mode soon, so bear with me. Alright, let's quickly change different drive mode. This drive mode button is always available on all the EV6, by the way. You do have Eco, which means slow response but good efficiency, and normal, just balanced power. Sport means good acceleration overall. So there's no one behind me. I'm going to try to slow down to around 20 over here. I'm gonna boost it on sport mode. Whoa! Alright, I need to slow down before I break the speed limit. That's fast as well. Whoa! It's crazy the amount of power on this vehicle. To be fair, I'm not a sporty person on driving anything like that. I'm definitely getting nervous on this steering handling, but it's good. The all-wheel drive traction is very good. You will notice there's no hesitation. Let's try again. This time I'm gonna slow down to 40. Again, there's no one behind me. Whoa, there we go. This is crazy. Alright, turning around the corner. It's nice. I can even get higher speed than that around the corner. The handling is very good actually. And we're gonna handle around here again. Just like that. Look at that. The car is such a low sort of gravity on these low gravity center on this chassis. there's not even any body roll for me. First thing, thanks to the chassis, heavy battery of course. Second thing, I think this handles really well. This might be the best handling Kia vehicle as I've ever driven, to be fair. Surprisingly, this handles a lot better than a standard EV6. With no meaning the EV6 doesn't handle well, just a standard handling vehicle, but this handles really, really well. And let's try the power again. This time, again, no one is behind me. I'm gonna do 35%. Oh my gosh, that's crazy amount of power. Oh. Need to stop. I absolutely need to stop before I break the speed limit. So yeah, that's how much fun you can have on this sort of vehicle. And that's the cool thing about EV too. Due to it being an EV, you have no hesitation on your power engage. There's no need to change gears. There's no need to wait. As soon as you put the foot down, the torque will just kick in. GT mode again. This is crazy. The amount of power is just crazy. It must be fun driving this car, as I've only driven this car for the last 20 minutes or so. It must be so much fun to drive this car around your daily trips every day. Now we're slowing down. Let's quickly talk about the regeneration. So on all the EV models, on the Kia vehicles, I really like it. Really like this feature. You have the pedal shifters behind to plus and minus. That allows you to change your level of regeneration. Right now we're at level 2 under regeneration. There's no one behind us. I'm gonna release the pedal. We're slowing down on the hill, by the way. You can see that slows down. I'm gonna tap it further to level 3. That means more slowing down motion. So that helps with the regeneration when you release the foot off the pedal. And when you come to the max power, which is a level 4 or I pedal, that means the vehicle will eventually bring you down to a complete stop. You can consider this as a one pedal driving mode. So again, that's very, very handy for stop-start traffic, and very handy for your daily trips. If you are going to use this thing, let's quickly go around this corner and try the I pedal to demonstrate that for you. So I'm going to release the pedal. As you can see, that'll come to a complete stop, 0. And it'll hold your stop as well, hold your pedal. And when you're ready to go, you just press the accelerator, the car will just roll forward, just like that. In the game, unlike a lot of other cars, you can actually cancel the regeneration all the way to level 0. Under level 0, this is what it means. Let's go around the corner over here. The turning circle is actually really good, by the way. So, such a big vehicle, and alright, now it's on level 0. I've tapped the plus button, so that means you can freely cruise. I'm releasing the accelerator, the car will still freely cruise along the line. It's really good. So you can have so much levels you can adjust, you can control on this sort of vehicle. It means you can either freely coast as like your petrol or diesel vehicle, or you can do a full complete stop as one pedal driving. The amount of adjustment on this level of regeneration is amazing on the Kia vehicles. I really love it. I really like how they gave all these options to our customers, so to speak. And next thing I really like is always like the driver only aircon on the Kia vehicles. That means tap this button, only the driver aircon will work, all the other aircon will shut off. Again, that really helps with the power efficiency, all those things. Along the line, it's super easy to use. Just press the drive only, since majority of the time when I drive vehicles, it's only just me by myself. So using that function is definitely very helpful. You do not have to go to each individual air vents to close it off or anything like that. Click this, just means drive only. Other things about I really like this Kia EV6 is your turning camera. As again, along with all the other Kia vehicles, whenever I want to turn, I can just click the indicator, then the camera will pop up so you can see your side view. Some manufacturers do this, some manufacturers don't. I absolutely love this feature on the Kia vehicles. If you're driving the Kia EV6 high spec, this is definitely a very cool feature. And next cool thing about this Kia EV6 is storage. At the front, you do have a very small storage space, allow you to store your cables, things like that. But underneath the center console, that's the big storage, and all the storage on the side, even the boot, is relatively large. So if you're using this vehicle for your family trips and all that things, you have absolutely no problem going on road trips with 5 people inside, 40 luggage, things like that. Last great thing about your Kia EV6 I really like is the visibility. The visibility around all doors, all panels, rear windscreen, and all the mirrors are really large or decently large. That means I have no problem seeing out on the left and the right and at the back. I've had some issues with some certain EVs or certain vehicles over here, but in the Kia EV6, everything is easy. I've never had a problem with finding my seat position, with finding my visibility and all that. So yeah, great thing. I really like this vehicle. And of course, for the performance, this is good enough for any of people's daily trips and all that things. You have no problem getting in. Let's try the sport mode again for the last part of this video. Alright, stop. Let's stop. Alright, had enough fun for this, and that's it. That's the end of this video. If you're interested in buying this vehicle in New Zealand, Auckland specifically, please contact us at Abit Pukekohe. We are the authorized dealer for your Kia, Volkswagen, MG and Nissan vehicles. For more contents like this, please subscribe and like. That would be really helpful for the channel. As always, I'll see you next video.